Hey guys, David Folk here. Today we're out here in my garage doing a comparison video with the Launcher HB Irons versus the CBX Irons. Both of these guys are going to be from Cleveland. There's been a lot of discussion of which one would you choose, a combo set. So let's get into all of that and let's go putts around. Hit the ball! Boom. Alright guys, let's get into a little geek speak about the CBX Irons and the Launcher HB Irons. Now, both of them have a progressive type of set. The Launcher HB is more of a hybrid set that progresses down toward the pitching wedge and D wedge is what they call it, to more of an iron type feel versus the hybrid. This has a hollow body construction, a little bit of ribbing down here, a high strength steel face, versus the CBX, which is more of a traditional iron, has the zip grooves, their sole that's going to interact a little better with the turf, and a little bit help back here to offer a little bit more forgiveness. Let's get into the review here and talk about which irons are going to be the best spec-wise, looking at the launch monitor, and if a combo is going to be the best option versus one set or the other. All right guys, Launcher HB. It is, like I said, a huge thick top line. You guys can see that right here. Look how chunky that is. It's basically a hybrid like we've talked about before. I have a steel fiber shaft in here. It's a stiff shaft, so it's completely different than what I did with the last review. I'm expecting this. The loft is 27, so I'm expecting this to go right around maybe 200 to 205, carry-wise. That was a decent strike, a little low, maybe a slight push out there to the left. You guys can see that spun at 69.89. That's a 6-iron with this guy. I mean, that's high. That's a little low in the face, but still, that is a lot of spin for a hybrid. Let's try it again. That was a little bit of a toe strike. Should be drawn around just a little bit. 206 carry. Spin number's 56. That's not bad. That's what I would be looking for, considering this is going to be a forgiving club with lots of help back and out of the face. Let's try it again. Two more here. That's going to be a massive draw. That's going to be not a great shot at all. Just tug that one. See if there's any help in the club to prevent the big draw. That's not bad. 19 yards to the right for that shot. 56 and launching at 19. Man, like I said, guys, this is a great, great club. Forgiving, gets the ball up in the air. The spin rates are good. One more here. Super chunky, not a great strike at all. I'm going to expect that one to run out more. 202 on a chunk, 24.52. You can see, guys, I basically just knuckleballed that guy out of there. I mean, let's go try the CBX Irons next. Again, this has a good piece of offset here. A thickish top line, not as thick as the Launcher HB, but that's a helping top line as well as a thicker sole. This is 26 degrees, and I'm expecting this to probably go, I would probably say, roughly the same carry as that, maybe slightly longer. Let's give it a couple hits here. It's a slight push. 195 low and Healy, that's not bad. 5,400 with a launch of 18. That's not bad for a Healy couple grooves low strike. Let's try it again. That was struck flush, but I don't think I put any draw on that. It's probably just gonna be a block out to the left. I mean, whoa! 215 flush Look at that, 37.82. That is just a flyer out of there. I mean, that was struck perfectly, and I got robbed. Look at that thing just take off. Whew. Let's try another one. That wasn't a great strike. Looks like it's gonna draw though, just a little bit. 184. I chunked that one just slightly on the toe. That one was spun at 34.77 and 19. Wow, that's two that are really low in the spin in different strikes. Very interesting. That was a great strike, good solid swing. Man, block out to the left. Wow. That doesn't seem right. I don't think I faded that one. I mean, 4,900, launch 17, side spin of 16. I mean, that's, you know, I don't know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with the CBX here, hit 2 punchers, 2 high flyers, and then try and hit 175 with each one. So let's start with the 2 punch. That was off the heel, low. Gonna draw around. Not a great strike. That's what I get for not hitting it super awesome. 3,400. That's not bad. But look at that. 12 degrees of launch. That is exactly what I was hoping for. And I could tolerate right side of the green, trying to hit it under the tree like that. Let's hit another one here. That one's gonna be a little higher, I think, because it's a better strike. Should be right down the pipe though. Better strike, 16, that's not bad at all. I take that, spinning at 5,000, wow, 5,000, that's impressive. Flying 187, I mean guys, that kept it down pretty low. Let's try a couple of high flyers. Get it up over those trees here. Let's see what I can do. Decent strike, maybe a groove low. 18, that's not great. I expected to spin a little more based on hitting it a little thinner. Let's try again here. That was much better. I feel like it's gonna get up in the air more. Maybe a slight push. 20 degrees, that's more like it. Slight push out to the left. I mean, guys, that's not bad. You can get that one up in the air too. Let's try the yardage swing. This isn't gonna be a punch. I'm trying to keep it low. This is just gonna be maybe a 3/4 swing, seeing what I can do. Feel like that one was a push. Again, I'm having trouble getting around on this guy. Ooh, I missed it by 6 yards long though. That's not bad. Spinning at 57, wow. Let's try one more here. That was a great strike. Probably one of the best ones I've had today on this guy. 176, boop, boop, what up? 9 degrees to the left, 18, a little lower, 5,000 spin. I mean, that's as good a strike as I've had all day. Let's go try the Launcher HB Irons next. This is gonna be the punch shot, 2 of those. I'm always weary trying to punch this guy. Let's just give it a try. Let's see how I can do here. Now, that actually might not be too bad. I caught it well. Should be down the middle. 16 degrees with a Launcher HB iron punch shot. right down the middle. Look, 0 yards left and right. Let's try it again here. Wasn't as good a strike, Healy. Really low though. 9 degrees. I kept that sucker low. Spin at 52. It's going to be short of whatever I was looking for. But guys, you definitely can keep this club low. So there's no doubt you can work it down. I have no doubt I can hit a flyer. I'm actually quite scared that it's going to go above my net when I hit it. But let's try it anyway. No risk, no reward. That was super toey. Probably gonna draw around there. But look at that forgiveness. 31 degrees for a super toe, spinning at 48 and 22 degrees up. That's great for that kind of strike. Let's try it again here. That's gonna be a big old pull too. Didn't hit that one all that well. $20, getting it up in the air. I thought for sure it was going to be 40, 50 yards to the right there based on the strike, but that actually turned out really well. 212 is a little longer. All right, now comes the 175 shot. Can you control what you're looking for? $175. That was a great strike. Should be right down the pipe. Be good. Ooh! 179. That's close. Spinning at 48, 18 degrees. Man, that is a great shot. Let's do it again. That one was a little lower launching, a little bit more of a draw. 161, yeah, it wasn't that great. But spin at 37, you know, that probably been close even though it wasn't the best strike. 24 yards, that's off to the right of the green. Let's go inside, take a look at the numbers, and wrap up. All right, guys, as we take a look here at the Launcher HB versus the CBX Irons, you can see that on full shots, the Launcher HB launched higher, had a higher spin rate, as well as better offline yardage at 5 yards to the left, and a longer carry distance here at 201 versus 192. When you look at the punch shots, the Launcher HB and the CBX, they both launched low, 12 and 14. They both had decent backspin for punch shots at 53 and 43. Even though the CBX is a little lower, that's actually not bad for a punch shot. They had decent yardages as well. You can see I had 185 and 176 for a punch shot. Again, we're just trying to keep it low, getting it back in the fairway, running it on up to the green perhaps on those shots. High launching, both of them are easy to get up. 19.3 for the CBX, Launcher HB 21 degrees. Spinning very similarly at 49 and 4600 RPMs, and you can see again when I launch the ball higher, when I try to get the ball up higher, the ball flies a little further, especially with the CBX irons. You can see that it flew 213 yards of carry. What Cleveland's trying to do with these guys, if you try and hit a high launching shot, it is going to carry further. It is going to produce less spin, which is great for those types of shots. But again, the biggest thing that concerns me, especially with the CBX, that I got a couple of flyers. You can see on shots 6 and 7, I caught a flyer of 3,700 and 3,400 with the spin rates, which just means it's going to take off. There's going to be no hope of trying to get that thing to sit down if I'm approaching the green. Off the tee with an iron, that's going to be great, right? It's just going to run forever, and I'm going to gain about 15 yards. But the problem is that if I'm expecting it to go a certain distance and it goes 10, 15 yards further, am I in trouble? Did I run out of the fairway? Did I run into the pond? Those are questions that I just don't have an answer to. So, if you're gonna go out and purchase and you're debating between the CBX and the Launcher HB, I would recommend the Launcher HB irons. More forgiveness, better height, more spin, better consistency, and it's just a better club all the way around versus the CBX. However, I know that there are some of you out there that can't stand the look of it as you get into the 5, 6, 7, maybe even the 8 iron, which isn't as bad, just turns you off and you wanna look at a combo set. That's not the worst option if you wanna look at that. So that's something, if you look at a 4, 5, 6, and then a 7 through pitch or 7 through gap wedge in the CBX irons, the 7 through gap wedge have the same lofts as the CBX and the Launcher HB. So guys, let me know what you think. Go ahead and put those comments down below. What do you think of the numbers? What do you think of what you guys were watching and seeing? Do you agree with my conclusion based on what the data shows here? Put those down below. If you have any questions, go ahead and put those down below as well. I try to get to everybody's comments and questions. Also, let me know if there's anything else you want to see comparison-wise. Put that down there. As always, guys, thanks for watching. And we'll chat with you next time.